Hi girls, today is Thursday, and I decided to film outside again because it was really fun last time, even despite my air conditioning turning on, and the umbrella is going to be creaking a bit, and the grass might be rustling a little bit, but it was still fun. I like being outside and enjoying the outdoors that I will miss when I go back to New York City in a week. I cannot believe that next week at this time, not only will I no longer be working, but I'll be getting ready to go back down to New York City, and I'm really excited, and I'm really excited that next summer I'm planning on not coming back here for most of it. I'll probably stay in the city for most of it and come back down here for a couple weeks just to visit. But other than that, I'd rather stay in the city. But it's been fun. It's not been a fun summer like I thought it would be, reuniting with all my high school friends. That never ever happened. I didn't see any of those people this summer, and like I realized that the reason we were friends for the wrong reasons. We weren't friends because we had similar interests. Like we weren't friends because we were in, all similar TV shows or similar type of books or similar movies. It was just mostly we were friends because we were all in chorus together. Let me give you an example. We always had a spirit week at our high school. It was senior year, so we decided we were going to go all out for it, and we made t-shirts and everything. We were doing that. I was like, oh, hey, I'll put a movie on for background noise. Do you mind if I put on Rocky Horror Picture Show? Just because it's a really fun movie with a lot of great music, and it's just really, really awesome. So we were watching this movie, and my one friend's like, wait, what is this rated? I was like, oh, it's rated R. And she was like, oh, this is the first R-rated movie I've ever seen. And I was just like, wait, really? The first R-rated movie you've ever seen? You're 18 years old. I saw my first R-rated movie when I was 12 or probably 8. I was probably 8 years old when I saw my first R-rated movie. I understand that different people grow up differently, and maybe their parents just didn't want her to watch any R-rated movies, but at the same time it's there's a lot of really good ones out there. I know not everyone is super rebellious in high school, but there is a point where when you want to, stay up a little bit later, even if you're just playing video games or on the internet or just watching TV, but you're still staying up late and you're watching R-rated movies, and ooh, R-rated movies, oh, I'm younger than 17, so I shouldn't be watching these, but I am anyways. So if that gives you just a perspective of how my friends were in high school, then that should just be a good range. Because I realized that we're friends because we all have something in common. I think I met all of you through Doctor Who. Even though Sarah doesn't like Doctor Who, I still met her at the Doctor Who club, and we still have other things that we're commonly interested in, so it didn't really matter that that you don't like Doctor Who because you like other things that I like too, like Young Justice and Repo the Genetic Opera and Rocky Horror Picture Show and just everything, and anime. So we're friends because we have common interests that we can talk about. Me and my high school friends, we were just in a class together, and we were those annoying kids at lunch who would always start singing. But the thing is, my friends would start singing, and I would just kind of sit there and be like, okay, everyone hates us right now because we're those people sitting at the lunch table singing because we have nothing in common to talk about. My work shifts have returned to normal. I'm only working 6 hours every day until my last day, and today I'm going in a little bit later because I have a doctor's appointment, and I only have 4 days left, including today. So, yay! I'm excited that I'm going to be done with my job soon. And I'm realizing more and more at my job that I'm actually good with children. And it's I don't want to be a teacher. It's not making me think about being a teacher, but it's making me think, if I ever have to work with children with what I'm doing, I could do it. For example, yesterday there's this one kid who's a very picky eater, and he just doesn't like eating very much. So I'm there, and a substitute is with me substituting for the teacher who's usually with me, who was on her break. And I just hear him start crying. So I go over to him, and I'm like, what's the matter? He's like, well, I really don't want to eat any of this food. I don't really want to finish my food. It's like, well, you don't have to finish it. You just need to take a couple more bites, and then you can be done with it, and you can move on to something else. And I compromised with him. I calmed him down. He wasn't crying and screaming anymore. The other teacher comes back from her break, sees that he didn't eat all his food, and starts yelling at him, which starts him crying again. I had this kid calm and happy, and I was good with that. He was happy, and the other teacher comes in, and he's upset again. And I was just like, I had it under control. Why are you ruining this? He was happy. And so that afternoon when his mom picked him up, I go up to her and I'm like, so do you want him to eat all of his food or what? Because I think there's a miscommunication going on between just us two teachers. And she's like, honestly, if he makes a conscious effort to eat his food, he's okay. As long as he eats most of it, he's fine. I'm like, okay, because that's what I thought. Okay, great. So I was right. I know, like, when I was a kid, I didn't like, being told what to do or being told that what I was doing was wrong and that I needed to stop what I was doing. I remember, learning swear words the first time. And I just remember, being a kid in general and learning all this new stuff and not understanding where adults were coming from. And now I'm on the other side of the coin where I know exactly where the adults are coming from. And I'm young enough that I still remember what it was like being a kid. So I understand what these kids are thinking, but at the same time, it's like they're wrong. They need to learn. It's not like I'm a totalitarian dictator with these kids. I give them compromises, which makes me feel like I'm in control and makes them feel like they're in control, so they're happy. And they're happy with compromise. Yesterday, one of the supervisors actually apologized to me because my partner, she was like, there was a point in the day where, like, me and my partner, like, I was trying to get the kids under control, and she was just doing something that made them more out of control, and I was just like, annoying, oh my god. And then, the supervisor kind of stepped in and, like, was like, oh, something, something, something to help calm the kids down and help us get in control again. And she apologized to me later. She's like, I'm really sorry that I had to step in between you two. I know you had it under control, but Angelique really didn't, so yeah. And she also apologized that I had to work so many hours last week. She was just like, I did not realize you were working that much. I am so sorry, because that must have been awful. And that was just really nice. And it's really nice that they appreciated what I was doing and that they see that I'm good at what I'm doing right now. But I don't want to do this again. Ever. Ever. That's the rant about my job again. I do that a lot. I'm sorry. I know I complain about my job a lot. I shouldn't do this. I know everyone has a lot to complain about. I have no clue where to end this rant, but I love you girls. I can't wait to see you next week, Nicolette. I mean, next week. I'm going to see you again. This is fantastic. Jessica and Sarah, we need to Skype a lot this year. And I know we're going to be busy, but, like, on the weekends especially, like, we must find time to Skype. Even though I know you guys are going to make awesome new friends, we still should talk a lot, because I'm going to miss you a lot this year. But I love you all. I can't wait to see you again. Bye.